Hello everyone, and here we are live back again at Hefe Sports Hobbies, and today is a special episode about the MCW wrestling event yesterday, the wrestling event that happened that night, and then the fan jam is what I'm going to be talking about all of you here today, and about all the amazing experiences and autographs that I got yesterday, including photos with some wrestlers such as Farouk, Ron Simmons, and Maven, and a couple other surprises in there as well. But it's kind of funny because I knew this was going to be a long day. I had something big planned on Saturday with my fiance, and then I knew Sunday was going to be a long day with the fan jam, and then the wrestling event at night. Then I was going to meet my buddy Charles was going to meet there with his son, which was his first wrestling event. So I hope little Charles had a great time there last night on Sunday for the MCW event. Couldn't complain. The wrestling was unbelievable. Matt Riddle was there coming out, and they're all going, bro. He delivered, and all the MCW wrestlers delivered as well. So let's go ahead and start with the fan jam. Hefe Sports Hobbies was VIP, of course. So I went ahead, got the VIP ticket, and the one cool perk that you got with the VIP ticket, you could get ahead of lines. I didn't go see Riddle or Dolph Ziggler. That was there. There was the main attractions. I figured I could hold off on them till on a later date. But the one cool thing with the VIP, you could go around and get all the MCW and ACW wrestlers for free on the little poster that they gave you here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it 10, 11? I believe 10 or 11. Maybe that's too much. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I did get 10. So with the main event being Lio Rush right up there at the top, who delivered in his match. My buddy Charles and I saw him when the Hardys were wrestling for MCW, probably 2017, 2018-ish, and he had one of the best matches that we have ever seen, and that was at the MCW. A local wrestler as well. He's from Washington, D.C., so thank you, Lio Rush. I can't wait to see you again wrestle. So this was pretty cool, and then I'm kind of looking at this like, who else could I get to this or add to it? So it's going to be a little interesting to see if I complete this or not, but either way, it's a cool little keepsake for MCW, because I've been going to them for the last 10 years, so it's been a great journey with the MCW, so I cannot thank them enough for putting on such great shows. Very well organized. They are never, whenever you walk around and someone, you have a question, they go, okay, go here, go there, go there. They never, ever disappoint. Always well organized, and everyone is still all very nice. So organized and very nice is a great thing to have, a good business model. So the next thing, before I start talking about all the autographs that I got yesterday, I got to give a shout out to Rob Feinstein of Signed by Superstars. I have done a lot of autograph signings through him, either private signings or for his online. He does these online virtual signings, and they get pretty good. I like, if you aren't even buying an autograph, you could go ahead and watch the signings on YouTube, and you can type in the chat, ask questions, and they'll respond to you. So he does a great job. I've been a fan of his for a long time. It's amazing on how this little world of wrestling, we can, fans have fans, and like autograph collectors and sellers have fans too within the wrestling fan community. So it is pretty cool to kind of finally meet him. He was really cool. Eagles fan. I'm an Eagles fan. We talked about Mania. Is it going to be Rock versus Roman? Is it going to be Cody versus Roman? Or what's going to happen? So we don't know. So I guess we'll find out on Monday Night Raw. If I post this tomorrow, I guess we'll find out what happened last night. So thank you, Rob, for taking a picture of me and enjoying the Hefe Sports Hobby Sweet Stick Championship. So thank you for that. Let's start off with Rick Stiener. Did not get a picture with him, just a autograph of this postcard, a 4x6 postcard that I've had probably, let's see the year on this. Let's see if it even has it on there. 1993 Titan Sports, 1993 Everett Enterprises. So I'm pretty sure I got these at the book fair at school. I have Undertaker, I have Crush, I have Bret Hart. Bret Hart, I have one of these signed. Undertaker, I have one not signed because he's a little pricey for me at the moment. So I have a lot of these. I got Razor Ramon. I got 2 Macho Man, I believe, and I believe 2 Undertaker. I have 2 of somebody, but I'm happy to finally get this completed. I got Scott Steiner back in the spring during the Celeb Fest, and then Rick Steiner yesterday. I was hoping to, if they were together, I was hoping to get a photo of both of them, but not this time around, and maybe next time. But Rick was great. I grew up as an amateur wrestler as well, and he was a big-time wrestler at Michigan. So we kind of talked wrestling kind of things like that. He was pretty cool. So give Rick Steiner a 10 out of 10 on my wrestler rating. Okay, the next thing, I saw Lex Luger, I believe last fall maybe. I can't remember when it was, but he was such a joy to meet. I wanted to meet him one more time, and I got this. I couldn't get the Hasbro mint on card without spending a pretty penny, so then I bought the next best thing, which is the Mattels of the Hasbros. And I wanted to make this very special, so I'm going to insert a picture here, but I said, can I get inscribed Lex Luger 7/4/93 Yoko Slam, where he slammed Yokozuna on the USS Intrepid. I believe it was in New York City, and on a U.S. fighter boat type thing. Unbelievable. So an epic moment watching that Saturday morning, and it was one that were announced. Now it's going to be in the cave here for the next 100 years. So pretty cool. And he said there's another one coming out of Mattel coming out towards the end of the summer. So guess we'll check that out. I'm going to go ahead and kind of talk about my childhood cards. I'm going to start with Jimmy Hart. I probably met Jimmy Hart more times than I can count. Always been a joy. Last time I saw him, I didn't realize I had these. These cards are from my childhood. I had these. I pulled them out of the pack, and I've had them ever since. I feel like I've had more, and I don't know what happened to them, but I still have a bunch, and still a couple, probably 5 or 6 or so that still need to get signed. So hoping to see the people that I need. Slick. I need Slick. I need, and I'm pretty sure Slick's still around. The One Man Gang I need, and a couple other people. So I'm excited to get Jimmy Hart on there. He goes, "You want pink?" I said, "Sure." Jimmy Hart didn't mess around. And then Paul Roma, which I believe he was a little bit before my time, but he said, "This is my favorite card." So I was just kind of talking to him. He said that the Rockers was his favorite tag team opponent when he wrestled with the Power and Glory when he was with Hercules. So it was pretty cool to see him. And he said this was his favorite card. He has one graded. He goes, "I have it on my mantle in my bedroom." And I'm like, "That's pretty sweet, man." And I was kind of telling him how I had this card since I was a kid. I'm trying to get as many as I signed. I said, "What's the best color that pops?" And he goes, "Silver." And he did not lie. I was always going to get a Sweet Sig signed in blue, but that silver pops real good on this card. I had 2 of these, and I wanted to make sure I got the better one. The other one was yellowed a little bit. So I wanted to make sure I had the better of the 2, and I did. So thank you, Jimmy and Paul Roma. He said go back and look at the SummerSlam match between him and the Rockers. So I'm going to have to check that one out. Now, on to the next one. The Nation of Domination leader, Farouk. So I started getting it thanks to Ahmed Johnson. I've been to plenty wrestling events and shows, and I've never seen Ahmed Johnson there. And as soon as I saw him at the Baltimore Celeb Fest the last time I went, I said, I'm going to get that one. So I got that signed, and then I said, this is going to be my next project. Farouk was very impressed with this. He could have been just being super nice. He was awesome. I can't wait to tell you about what he had me hold there. But got Ahmed. I'm going to get Farouk. And then I think I'm going to get D'Lo in green. And then Kama, or the Godfather, in yellow. So I'm trying to figure out what colors to do, or maybe purple. But I'm trying to get them all signed in different colors and then complete it. I kind of said to Ron Simmons, who was the nicest man on the planet, a monster as well. His hands were like catcher's mitts. He like engulfed mine. And we all know I'm not a big dude, so. But I said, can we write Nation of Domination on there? And he was like, I don't know. And I'm like, why not? He goes, I was like, I go, you know what? I don't want to mess it up. I go, you think you could make it too cloudy or not, or too done up. And I said, I guess you're right. So Farouk with a Sweet Sig signed in blue paint pen, certified on both. And you know, I've seen The Godfather or Kama or Papa Shango at these events, but I've never had anything from the sign, and I just didn't want to get an 8x10, so I'm glad I found this one, and then now trying to complete it. I've never met D'Lo. I've never seen D'Lo at a show, or I know he goes to shows, but the shows that I've been at, I have not seen, so there is that. And now I'm going to put this one off to the side. The main event of the day was with Maven. I took this picture back in 2004 with film. It was my cousin Dan and my cousin Matt. My cousin Matt is years older than us. Drove us there. We were still in high school. This is Gene Snitsky, and this is Maven, and that's Mike Chioda. So I've had this photo. I got it printed the last time I went to a Baltimore Celeb Fest, and I lost it. I took it. I don't know what happened. I lost it. I don't know where it went. So then I had to get another one printed from my buddy Todd, and then I took it to Maven, and he was like, I've never seen this photo before. And I'm like, well, I took it. And he's like, I won it. So we're going back and forth. He's like, I'm giving you all these pictures if you want. And I'm like, I took this picture. It's the one I want. And then we kind of went back and forth. And I said, how about I just email it to you? And he goes, okay. So if you see this photo on any of Maven's stuff, he said he's going to be doing an interview with Gene Snitsky. So hopefully they include this photo that I took back in 2004, 20 years ago. I want to try and find out. He said, if you find out the date, let me know. I'll come back and finish it for you. So I said, okay. Now, for how well he signed it, I'm going to wait for Snitsky to sign it. And then I guess I'm just going to find out how good it looks. And then am I going to complete it with Mike Chioda. So I'll tell you what. I didn't know what to expect from yesterday. I know I had some things done, but MCW always delivers. And down there in Joppa, Maryland, at the MCW arena, they have all the posters all over the place. I've been messaging them, getting prices and things like that. Never hesitate to get back to me with a speedy response. So I hope you all enjoyed this roundup episode of Hefe Sports Hobbies. Don't worry, I got a big pile of TTMs coming in for all of you. So stay tuned, because this is Hefe Sports Hobbies, where those autographs come to the mail and the stories last forever. Peace out, people. Be safe, because I will be seeing you all soon.